everybody, it's Max, and this is Foundry, you betcha. And on today's episode, which my microphone seems to be really quiet today, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm like 6% quieter. I'll bet you there was a Windows update, and now I'm gonna have to go find out what's going on. Anyway, nevertheless, we'll live with it for today because I'm pretty close to being okay. Of course, what do we got going on? Purple Science Day, people. We got robots everywhere, and it's Purple Science Day. So let's have a look at it. Get to it before we get started. Big thanks to recent subscribers as we do things, you bet. And of course, the live chat and all those watching later on, feel free to watch me at 2x speed and with a little extra volume today by the looks of it of my bars here, just because it appears my volume's a little low. So at 2x speed and a little more volume, we'll get you through it. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we'll make it work anyway. It means I am going to have to turn some volumes down here on the game and a couple other things. Let's switch this over. Let's have a look. I'm going to stop talking for a second. I'm going to see what the bar does here. Okay, so it's not an issue with that, but at the same time, I kind of I don't want to start the stream if I can fix it really fast, right? So just hold on a second. I'm going to throw the BRB up here for a second. I'm actually going to exit the game here for a quickie. Do that, and we'll do this. Let's see. How fast can you type stuff in? Control panel. Do. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a geeky person like that. Let's see. That is sound options. PQRS. Sound options. Here we go. And microphone, this one, and configuration. Okay, no, I don't need any of that. Just give me my control panel stuff of the things. I don't know what this is doing. No, I want to configure this microphone. Yeah, thank you. Holy smokes, that was like pulling teeth. Yeah, see. Boom, I'll bet you I'm working a lot better now. There you go, look at that. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Windows Update, but every once in a while, like every 4 or 5 updates will go by, and then it all breaks, and then I gotta go in and mysteriously fix it, and now I'm back to normal. All right, so now I can kick things back off here. Sure. Okay, with that, I'm gonna hit the resume button. I might as well do that instead, and we'll just go straight into the game. It'll take a few seconds to load here, but then I can switch the screen back over. All right, so push that button, push this button, and hopefully it comes up on the screen. There it is. Holy smoke. Just what I didn't need. I don't need more problems, people. Not need more problems. Okay, yeah, I'm sounding, yeah, the bars are looking a lot better now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Every once in a while, there'll be a Windows update, and it knocks the volume down from 100 to like 78%. And I'm like, I don't know why it keeps doing that. But it's not every update. No, not every update does that. It's like every 4th or 5th update, right? So, all right, anyway, we're looking good now. All right, let's have a look around here, people. Yes. We are short on robot parts. That is a thing. And not because, and it's just because of plates. Now, you might think, well, that's kind of unfortunate. You need the plates to make the robots to then sell to make more stuff. Turns out we're backed up on stuff. Yeah. Now, everything is emptied out here at the moment, but it kind of goes in cycles where I will actually back up on robots for a while. And the reason is just literally the space station just can't process my money fast enough. We'll fly over. I'll show you what I mean by that. So it turns out we're actually doing really good. We're actually looking really good. The assembly line's running great. We're making robots. There come the money cars. They're flying up and down. They keep dropping off them monies. I love the bucks. They keep dropping it off as fast as they fly up and down there. But the funny part is that they do a thing Why is that upgrade not finished? Extend solar panels. 750. I'm pretty sure I have the blocks. Yeah. This was another thing I noticed lately. I don't know what's going on, but it's like the game has kind of gotten silly stupid. No, I'm not destroying the contents. There's 20... oh, there's none in there. No, there's 25,000 in there. Construction material. Construction site rubble. I'm assuming that's something I got to get on with now, right? But we'll handle that. Oh, yeah, see... He's finally... Now, I've been waiting for Jeff to give me the big question mark here ever since we built the assembly line. And this is it. Jeff, I see the question mark, buddy. Are you ready to talk to me? Let's do this.
Machines making machines. How inspiring.
Oh, yeah, Carl.
With this magnificent piece of engineering, we'll mass-produce robots on an entirely different scale.
I agree. Okay, going big. What do you got for me there, Jeff?
Good point. Compared to our production capabilities, our smelting capabilities feel meager. The archive shows a blueprint of an impressive building, the blast furnace. We need it now.
We do? Why do we need it now? Complete research, the blast furnace. All right, well, turns out there, Jeff, we're going to work on that today. All right, so let's get back to my point. Yeah, so I've upgraded all these lines to Mark IIs so as we can get them money ships unloaded as fast as possible. You know, money, right? You know, the faster we can unload the money, the better. In fact, I'm actually tempted here to actually add 2 more lanes temporarily, just because we need this stuff faster, people. Now, I'm not looking to like drive this all the way down there. I'd like just to be able to do that. Oh, yeah, you're stuck on the bridge, dude. Yeah, you did it again. Stop doing that. All right. Sure. Yeah, no, put that back out there, dude. All right, there you go. And now all this will do is this, like when there's blanks in the lines, this will just load onto the lines like, okay, I don't know what that was. These will just load onto them lines as extra pieces, right? So we'll do this. Outputs. Yeah, unload these guys as quickly as possible, guys. Yeah, I need more monies. More of that money's coming in. That's right. Unload the monies. You know. Now, of course, that's what happens, right? So they come down here and they're stuck for the moment. That's fine. By the time the next one comes down here, these guys are going to have an opportunity to empty these lines off, right? So here he comes. But now, see, these guys are emptying out them lanes, and that should be good, right? That actually makes me happy. All right, so science, people. We need more of that science. Let's talk about science. Besides the decorative stuff, of course, we've plowed through the science pretty far. In fact, at one time I was doing science so fast, I got way ahead of myself and caused a lot of issues. But now we're actually getting into the nitty-gritty things, right? There's blast furnace. Look at that. Wow. Air intake base, hot air stove, blast furnace base. Yikes. Sure. Pump for pipelines. Okay, sure, I guess. I guess you gotta kind of pump it full of water or something. I mean, we already have pumps. But anyway, nevertheless, that's fine. Whatever. Sometimes I don't ask. Slag reprocessing. Really? I wonder what... Well, it says cement, but... he says. Anyway, nevertheless, we'll talk. We'll get to that soon enough. Of course, I need this fracking tower to get things done. Of course, so we'll be looking towards that as well. Science, purple science of the day, people. What does it take to make purple science? Well, let me tell you something. It takes this. It takes 4 robot parts, 12 hydraulic pistons, and 1 CPU. Turns out, got those, right? We make those, yeah, over here. And the robot parts, of course, are the expensive things because we need the plates to do that, and those plates are really expensive, which is really unfortunate. But it is what it is. You know, I wish I don't like that mechanic. I hate this kind of bottleneck. I must admit, not a cool thing to do. You know, because you can never. You don't know what the satisfying agreement is. Like, I mean, tell me what it is I need to satisfy the agreement so as these guys will dump as much as I want, right? Because I'll tell you right now, I want this line full. Mark II and full is what I want, not this Mark I and barely trickling. This is annoying. This is very annoying because you just can't make this stuff fast enough. And that's sad. You know, it's a quirky mechanic. I know there's like a couple other examples. I'd like to think there's another example somewhere. It's not coming quite to my head, but if I think of it, I'll go with it. Anyway, maybe it was in Infraspace. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, there's another game that plays that has this exterior mechanic that you got to have magical ability to get to balance out right, and it throws everything else into chaos, right? You know. Anyway, what am I going on about? Right, science. Turns out we are making all the other parts. So of course, here are the pistons. As I mentioned last episode, actually, we have put dividers in here now. So we are taking pistons and we are taking robot parts. And sure enough, we are shoving those things down the line, right? You know, we're making sure that these guys are getting, you know, some of what they need, right? Because why not? But I am diverting others to go this way. And, of course, over here we are making CPUs. And that's right over here, I think. I know. Yeah, okay, here they are. Here are the CPUs. I must admit that is a little more empty than... Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say... You are filling these boxes, right, guys? Yeah, that's 584. That's 669. Perfect. You know what's coming out of them? CPUs. Do you know what I need? CPUs. That's why that goes that way, people. Look at that. We have 1, 2, 3 lines going this way. Boom. Thanks, pipe. Yes, and besides the line of robot parts, which are really expensive, everything else is already over here. In fact, we already have robot parts over here, too. We just don't have as many as I'd like to have. Yes, there you go. Look at that. Full box, 1,600. Look at that. CPUs, 1,600. Yeah, that's a thing. And 263. Oh, gee whiz. Hey, but we can do some science with that. You bet. Let's make a few things. 4. I'll go with that. You want electronic components, do you? All right, well, there was a box over here at one time of electronic components. Let's see if that box still exists. Sure it does. Look at that. You know what's missing? Rods. You haven't made rods in a long time. Luckily, this box does. We have all kinds of rods. Right there, look at that. The other thing I haven't picked up over on this side of the base in a long time is plate, which is right here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, because you got like 68. So here, you can put that 68 away and hold on to those. That looks good. I think this is good. That's right, guys. Keep delivering that silver type cash money. Because let me tell you, you guys are really, we got to get that stuff unloaded faster all the time. All right. So let's see. All right, we got assemblers. Right. I just remembered. We're actually going to need assembler 2s if I can use them. Do I have assembler 2s here? I don't think I do. Really? You haven't researched assembler 2s? Probably not. Just because, you know, things like that I tend to think is a waste until I need it. Oh, gosh darn it. Where would assembler 2s be? Well, there's the science. That's assembler 3s. This arrow is probably pointing you to assembler 2 somewhere. There's assembler 2. All right, well, it's researched. You have assembler 2s. Okay, cool. Where? There it is, assembler 2s. Well, it turns out I have the 4 assembler 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we can now have assembler 2s. Now, the reason I'm going with assembler 2s is to keep the timing on everything, right? So, obviously, if we have a look at the sciences here, and the fastest way is to do it this way. So, red science only takes 30 seconds, okay? And then let's go down to like yellow science. Somewhere's around here. All right, so red, green science, all the science is up to yellow. The first 2 sciences were 30 seconds. The next 2 sciences, which was I think green and yellow, are 60 seconds. So we actually had to double our numbers on that. So I have 2 red machines, 2 blue machines. I have 4 yellow and 4 green sciences. But now purple is 120 seconds. Yikes. That's scary. But if I had assembler 3s, I could get it back down to 60 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use assembler 2s temporarily to get it down to 80 seconds, which isn't perfect, but it's better than 120. And then what we'll do is I'll actually upgrade those 4 machines to be assembler 3s once I get them. Okay, so that should be our assembler 2s. How do we want to pull this off? Weave the pipe back in around? Probably so. And then take the line straight out that way? Sure, he says. We can bring the line down this way. It's probably better than going that way, because that way's looking pretty crowded. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, people. There's always a lot of stuff going on. We could come down this way. Yeah, we could come down this way and sneak it out here, I guess, because the lot where we want to go is right here. So with that, sure, he says. Well, there's 1, and then there's 2, and then there's 3, and then there's 4. Wow, fancy colors and all that. Let's configure that with the science of purple things. You bet. And we'll go for some copy pasta here. There you go. And that's one's for you, and that one's for you. Excellent. I don't know what I was thinking here. That's not enough room to do jack squat. Okay. And you're going to have to move these one back. All right, well, that was good practice, people. That was good. That was good practice. We'll do it again, you know, because practice makes perfect. Yeah. So now you got to have this 5 wide, dude. Yeah, like that. Sure, he says. Okay, one more time. Do that science thing, right? And then we'll right-click, and then paste, 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 and get rid of that. Okay, that's better, right, guys? Right, guys? Yeah, it looks better. So, oh, good. I thought that steel line was going to interfere with this. That would have really stunk. All right, there we go. Sawyer, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. 5 wide, sharing the middle with a 3 folder. Yeah. Is that going to be a problem? I just realized that. Well, I mean, I might be able to do something here. See, I can always borrow the CPU line off of this, right? And then I can always swing the CPU line back around to this side and borrow it off of this side. And if I really needed to, I mean, they are right here. I could just steal the back from the back lines, right? So I could leave the CPU line alone, and that way on these side machines, and then that way I'll still have enough entries to handle that part. So let's do it this way. Yeah, so the CPU line for the front machines is what I'll do. The back sides, I'll just cheat and take it off the backs here, and that will allow me to do that without the complexities of the not enough ports. This will let me get around that little issue. All right, so okay, and we'll come this way and do this. Okay, so let's do these guys first, right? Sure. That's going to be a belt, and that's going to be a belt. And then I need no. Oh, yeah, whatever that was. I don't know what I was doing there. Go away. Go to 9. Okay, those okay, first of all, these are outputs. That isn't going to help you for squat. These have to be swung around. I'm going to actually need a couple of 3 rows here, right? Yes, you are. So that's a 2, and that's a 2. I actually need a couple of 3s. So let's get them made now, right? 1, 2. Okay. So you've got your pistons. You're going to get that, and then I need the CPUs for that guy, right? And then this guy, he can be here. No, I don't want you to take CPUs from there. Right? What do I need you to take? I need you to do something. I mean, I could probably grab it from here. I'm not that worried about it. Listen, take that away for a second. Okay. You got your pistons. Oh no. Oh no, I've run out of gas. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. All right, let's finish this up. Cuz now it's panic time. I've run out of gas. I have run out of gas, people. It's not good. It's just not good. Okay. So you need yeah, you can't get pistons. I mean, I can get them here. Okay, I guess that's all right. I guess I can do the pistons, right? I can do that. I need 2 more of these though, to make that happen. So do that. Yeah, I'll just do the pistons. It's all right. That'll work out. I know I've done it before. That's the funny part. The funny part is it's not like I haven't. I've solved this riddle before. I don't know what machines it is over here, but I know I have them. I can't believe I ran out of gas. Darn it. Anyway, nevertheless, that's fine. We'll make it work. Okay, and then you need to be a 3. It adds a little extra excitement. That's for sure. Probably excitement I didn't need. 10. Why did you make 10 of these? I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and this guy over here, I get to cheat because he's just right next door. Okay, that's the 3, right? Yeah, there they go. They're going to be just fine. And you're making signs, right? Yes, he is. Really slowly. Let's go get some gas. Get some gas. Luckily, I have. It's just down here. Oh no! I can't believe I can't fly. I know I'm missing fuel for the jetpack. Hello. Luckily, I have gas right here. Yay me. Yeah. I do have lots of gas. That isn't the only gas I have, but that was funny. I had beans for lunch. Yeah. Well, I wish I actually didn't. That's why I ran out of gas, right? I had to stock up on more gas. I have lots of gas being made over here, of course, as you can see here in the refinery areas. You know, we have fuel for the jetpack. It's all good. And I usually carry more, but you know, it was just one of those things. I needed the room in the inventory for making fancy stuff, and the less stuff you're carrying extra of. So yeah, I just totally didn't see the number. Okay, so now, yay us, we now got to get the signs out of here. Yep, you sure do. Are you going to put it into a box? Yes. All right. Let's do that. We'll make a nice little box, and we're going to put that box right here, just because I need a break today. Yes, you can do that. Since we're doing everything with Mark II belt at the moment, just give me a couple Mark IIs there. Sure, and we'll go up 1. Okay, and then we'll do this, that, and then we'll do this here, and then we'll do this right here. Darn it. I'm gonna have to back that off by 1. Not the end of the world, I guess. Here, stick that there. Do that. Actually, we're gonna have to do that a little bit different. Put that box right there. Okay, now you can do this. There you go. These are going to be outputs. We'll have an output there. We'll have one there, and one there, and one there. There's some purple science, people. Purple science. Yeah. Done. Was watching another stream, only now research to loader 2s. They're going down the greenhouse and plant route. Oh, yeah. Well, no, actually, I just, I got a bad habit of researching everything. But I actually didn't do the plant greenhouse route, which I guess is a power choice, right? I see, but you do got to kind of get off the steam, right? And the reason is that it's the minerals. It's the minerals. Or for explosives, I guess. You would think so, but you get so much biomass already. Like I have containers of biomass here, just everywhere. And the reason is that you're always cutting something down. You're always cutting trees down. You're always cutting something down. I just found biomass, like I had thought about it, but then I noticed that I had so much biomass, and I've deleted stacks and stacks of biomass. Like, I mean, I've got probably, 3,000 biomass around, and it's after I've deleted probably another 2,000-3,000 of biomass just from building, right? So it's not that it wouldn't be an interesting route. Like if we go back up here, right? So there's the greenhouses, there's the biomass farming, and I guess for biomass farming, the only trick is if you're going to try and use it as an energy source, these don't take these have no automation, right? So I can't manually feed these, or I can't automate this. That's the unfortunate part, because if you could, this would be awesome, right? But I haven't found a way to pull that off. So that's why I never really thought about going that route. But you do got to get off. You do got to get off the steam a lot sooner than I did. That's for sure. As for explosives, I got lots of explosives. Like I got 100. Well, okay, I got 129 on me here. I know I've got another 50 or 100 in those boxes over there. I mean, I guess if you're gonna blow up the whole world, great. It, was never really one of my goals. So yeah, it's a thing. Oh, by the way, I gotta put a limit on this thing. I mean, we try not to make too much science. There we go. So it's making science. It's slow at it. It's not fast, that's for sure. But we are making science. And now what we want to do is get this science down there. So that means you're probably going to have to go too high. That's not a big deal if we do this right. Besides burning and explosives, I wasn't sure of any other uses. There's no tier 2 burner generators. Which, if there was, cool, right? Because then that would kind of be a viable option. I mean, if you really want the smoke to blend out, you're kind of good to go, right? But there really isn't a big choice here when it comes like when you start the game, you automatically get you automatically have the ability to do biomass burners. It's not like you get to research it, right? And then that's it. It's kind of that's it. You get to work on power, which it's not this way. Where is power? Yeah, so here is a burner generator, right? Okay, so it can burn biomass. This burner generator can burn biomass. There you go. I guess I skipped right over it because I just went straight for steam turbines. Look at that. Basic infrastructure, burner generator. While it can burn biomass, it's advised to automate the process by using ignium. Right. So that's why I went straight for ignium. That was back. That's probably stream 3. Yeah, that's this down here. So I did use burner generators, but I only used them for like a stream and a half. That's what this is. I got out of this and went to steam because we needed so much more power for steel. The biomass generators were right here, actually, and I still have 2 of them in that box. So yes, you could go with, I guess you could go with burner biomass generators. Would I do it? Wow. I mean, that's a pretty hard way to go, I guess. But I guess it is a thing you can do. But I just went straight for steam because it was more efficient on the ignium. You could go with biomass generators and biomass burners, right? And save ignium that way and skip the steam process for the time being until you got the solar energy. I still think solar's kind of the way they want you to go no matter what, right? Do you need the second set of panels? I don't know, but it's kind of like they kind of want you to get feeded off of this and get on the solar so as you can, you can save this. Because I will say it is, as much as it's a little, it's like around your base, the immediate area wherever you're building, it tends to be a little bit cheap. So, and I will say I should have switched to solar sooner. I should not have, by the time I switched to, I should have been on solar before this deposit here had run out. But I didn't, and I was still running the steam turbines from this deposit over here, which is mostly out now, which is unfortunate because this deposit, if I had switched over to steam a lot sooner, or solar, it would have been a lot better. And now, yes, I do have this one here, but it is under the lake. It's going to be a pain in the butt. I've already been there to look at it. It's like, ugh, right? I don't think so. Not to say as I can't throw some in though. Just a second. Well, I have a little here. Just hold on a second. We can always do a test. We're letting the science build up anyway. It's not going anywhere. So we're gonna run a little test. I gotta run 200 science for this, right? The fracking tower. Yeah, it's 200 science. We'll let that science build up for a minute. Yeah, see, this is what's concerning me, right? That ignium is running out over there and already causing me a headache. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Let's go down there. We'll cut this last boiler off, I guess. Sorry. Doop. We'll clean this up here in a minute. All right, so we've chopped that all up. Manage inventory. Yeah, give me that. All right, so can you run that? It looks like it will. It looks like it will do it. Yeah, it is actually eating it. Is it efficient? Not quite. Now you got to remember these are hardly running because of all the solar panel I got running, right? But yes, yeah, these will actually use biomass. So. Yeah, I guess biomass farming is a viable alternative to using alien ore, and looks like quite. I don't know how efficient it would be because it looks pretty intense, but yeah, I mean it is working. Now, again, keeping in mind most of these generators I don't even think are running, right? Or they shouldn't be anyway. I am surprised to see these bars move. Yeah, like this guy's not moving, right? Most of these guys should not even be turned on. We'll have a look at them down here, actually. Yeah, good to know, right? Yeah, like if you really want to go that route, you could save on the ignium and just kind of start burning biomass. I mean, heck, if you had all kinds of extra biomass while you were pushing for solar, you could probably just set up a box, empty the box out, right? And just keep shoving biomass into it every time you picks up some. Because like I said, I've probably destroyed 2,000-3,000 biomass. Let's see what we're doing here. We actually are, I don't know why we're using them steam turbines. I don't get it. Solar panels, 38. Power sources, 46. I guess I'm only producing 38 and I need 40 to 43 now. So I guess that's fine. I am going to have to put down some more solar panels, I guess. Yeah, fast plants grow. I have no idea. I mean, that's easy science. I mean, we could probably blast that out here and it's only 25 science here. We'll do that. I mean, that won't take that long. And that's only red and green science. We can fire a few things down here and have a look at it. Just for you, ma'am. I can do that. We can have a look and see what's going on. So it's only going to be 10%. Let's say it's going to take 7-8 minutes to do these two researches, and then meanwhile we'll get this. We'll kind of get this one up and running here, right? So we're going to need 2 ramps. Yeah, do that. That'll save me some hassle. There we go. Auto sorts. Give me that. All right. Turn. 1 and 2. Really, you're gonna give me you're gonna be that fussy. Give me left hand, please. Thank you. Holy smokes. Left hand. My left hand's been acting up today. It's irritated or ticked off or something. I don't know what's going on. It is what it is, people. Sometimes the left hand, it has a brain of its own and it's never happy. Some days are just crazier than others. So we're going to come through here and we're going to go down here, right? Where to? Right there. Okay. Probably right here if I take it down that. So we'll go here. And let's see. We'll do that. And down we go. Slow down. Slow down. The science is right there, dude. We'll do that. Okay, we'll get this. Go down. Okay, and then we'll turn here. And this should do it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these guys are all set to accept the purple science. We've got the belt down there to get there, and basically we just gotta let it go. But we'll do that in a minute. We'll actually get through this greenhouse. We'll take a quick tour around. I should actually go over to the ignium itself while we're doing these 2 researches, and we'll have a look to see about this 3rd empty line. Because it turns out these lines, all 3 of these lines do merge on the other side of the science base. That being said, we don't want, if one of those lines is run out already, well then the other 2 lines are very close to running out, because all 3 lines are just coming from different sides of the same cube. So we'll fly up this way to put up the map for everybody. Of course, we're kind of just going in a different direction. Flying up here. We're going to scoot up over the mill.
Fantastic progress. Incorporating plants and trees into our factory setup not only enhances its aesthetic, but also contributes to a thriving ecosystem. With the greenhouse ready, we can now multiply the seeds we've discovered and embark on planting trees.
Carl, we're robots. Beauty is in the eye of the no beholder, because we're robots. That's how that works, buddy. Luckily, I have seeds. Let's get that other research started, though. Blah, 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 all the things. Biomass farming. Let's go. Do that. So that's, what is that? 25 science? Yeah, okay, so it's going to be like another 6 minutes. There you go. Julian, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. All right, let's see what's going on with the mysterious stuff here. Yeah, it's looking kind of scary, isn't it? I will say it's not the prettiest. Okay, well, how do I want to handle this temporarily? So somewhere's offline, or somewhere on the next stream, we're going to have to probably build that other Iglium line. I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate working that line, but it's got to be done. Obviously, we're going to run out here, so it's not good. It's just not good. So I actually got to cut this back. Yep, and we'll cut that back to there. Okay, and now I need one block to do this. There we go. And now I need these blocks to come out here like this. And we'll take this out of here. Data, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, true, I could just use ships. I will say I wish ships are a little quirky. I will say that. Let me get back to that ship comment. Hence, ships, cool, love them. Pretty cool, they're awesome. But they are a little quirky, I will say. And, yeah, quirkiness. They're a little quirky. There we go. You definitely got a plan for ships. I will say that. The one thing I find about ships is because they sit there and sit there and sit there until they empty out. It's like I wish the landing pad had its own storage units, if that makes sense, right? Because unfortunately, they don't have their own storage units. The ships just sit there and, you know, look good all day, right? Okay, so that's the fourth line back on, and that's fine. This will clean this one up. Like I said, there is a new deposit right over here on the other side of this body of water. It's just a small lake. I say it's a small lake. It's a lake, right? But the trick to this one is, of course, it's underwater, so it's a bit of a pain to deal with. So I will have to probably deal with that. Farming done. Excellent. Right, which is what I do now, right? So you'll notice that all my landing pads have storage buffers on them, right? So as we can empty out the ships as fast as possible and then get the ships going again. The only issue I kind of have with that is I sometimes I just don't seem to still have enough storage, right? Now, yes, the cure for that is just put in more containers, and that's fine. I just wish like the landing pad itself had the capacity to store like 3 shiploads full. So and be able to do and keep that pace up all the time, because then you could like have some sort of monitor on it and say, oh, look at that, we're using more than the ship's bringing in. Like I actually have one of these landing pads with 2 different ship icons on it. I as a test, don't know if it's actually working or not, but this landing pad over here, and we know that's fixed anyway, this landing pad over here actually has 2 different deposits servicing it. And here comes one now. Okay. Yeah, so he's landed. He's unloading. Now, that's because because I had to merge this all into our steel production and all that stuff for science. I never wanted this guy to run out, right? So what I did was I made 2 different. I have 2 harvesting pads. This one here and this one here. And both of these ships service this science pad. And basically, as soon as this ship takes off, what I'm hoping is that the other ship comes in while this ship is going back, right? Just trying different experiments to see if I can keep these guys going as fast as possible. And yes, you can put in storage buffers like this, right? Which is what we've got going on. But, you know, some of it's a little haphazard. Some of it's not exactly balanced all the time. So which means, like, if you really want to do a lot of mega storage out here, you'd have to run a lot of balancers. Probably do some sort of lane balancer thing, like in Factorio or something. But, yeah, it's just one of those quirky things. I will say, ships are cool, but I don't know. I just got this... I have this little uneasiness to them when it comes to the power, right? It does as soon as that one takes off, so does the other one. Oh, okay, so they are kind of... So, like, I happen to know this ship is here. The other one, I'm assuming, is sitting on its landing pad at the moment. And as soon as this one takes off, I'm assuming the other one would take off as well and get up here sooner, right? So, when we only had one ship, like that guy over there, he's the only ship handling that pad, right? And so when he runs out of rods, he has to fly over, pick up rods, and come back. This guy, of course, he's got a second guy sitting down there waiting for this guy to take off. All right, well, that's good to know, though. So it's good that my theory on that was a good deal because, you know, I wanted that to be like an option, right, where you could actually double up on all these, because then, like, I mean, the base is running really good. The trick is ore replacement, right? And I have no problem running around the map just putting down ore deposits, right? Or jetpacks or jet planes and just picking up ore everywhere. I am perfectly fine with this. But at the same time, I want to be able to, like, if I'm really going to try and produce that kind of numbers, then I just want to keep going all the time. That's right, guys. Keep dropping off my money. I need my money, and I need it dropped off yesterday. Wow. We're really dropping off that money now. Yeah, drop that money off faster. Yeah, just keep doing that, guys. You're doing a great job. Meanwhile, I'm assuming maybe that's the problem. All my guys are picking up money, and there's nobody left to take construction material up. I never thought of that. Oh, that's probably what it is. So I got 4 delivery guys for the space station, and they're all busy getting my money. There's nobody left to deliver contents. That's probably what the problem is. I need a second pad. Oh, yeah, this is a thing we got to do, people. Can we have another one of these pads? Not yet. Not yet. We're going to have a look at the biomass first. Let's have a look at biomass. Okay, there's a greenhouse. I can build 25 of them. Let's not do that. 6 glass, 4 pipe, 1 electronic component, and 20... let's build 3. Right? We'll build 3. Okay. You know, we're doing it... Oh, wow. These are actually a little big. Okay. Let's put them over here, maybe? Somewhere's over here? Well, I gotta put a landing pad in now. Let's put them... Let's actually put the... Okay, wait a minute. We gotta make a second landing pad. Where are they at? Space station requester, sales warehouse, construction warehouse, transport ship. Yes, I need 400 steel beams, 200 advanced parts, and 200 polymer board. Well, I have 200 advanced parts right below me. Let's grab those. Zip. Excuse me. Advanced parts. 1, 2. Here, I'll even take an extra 200. Right? Okay. Or not. There we go. Let's go grab 400 steel. At least I'm not running out of gas this time. That was so funny that I ran out of gas. Lots of steel in this little science box, so we'll take it. What is it, 400? Really? I got 800 on me. Are you really saying you need 400? Okay, there we go. So 200 polymer board. Darn it. It'll be faster if you fly to the box, dude. Trying to pick up 400 board from that little line is going to drive you crazy. Yeah, obviously we need, like, more pads. More pads, right? Always need more pads. There we go. Yeah, I didn't realize I was that low on polymer board. All right. Go away. So we'll fly back here. I was gonna say, I'm in the middle of building these guys as solar panels, but they stopped building them, and no wonder. Because we just don't have enough. I don't have enough dudes. Let's also pick up some of this, because I'm gonna try and put these pads over there. We'll pick up some of this. Well, you're not picking up any more of that. You're full. All right. Sure. Can we get the pads to fit in here? They'll fit in here just fine. Boop. Do you want to cover this over temporarily? Sure. It's fine. Yep. And, boom. Cover that all up. Cover this up. It's the way the world works, people. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, build a parking lot, I think is how the song goes. I can't remember the entire song. Something about build up a parking lot, blah, blah, blah. Sheryl Crow. Yeah, anyway, nevertheless. And then someone remade it, and it sounds stupid. Anyway, okay. Hence, I don't like the remake of that song. I like Sheryl Crow's. Yeah, paved paradise and put up a parking lot, right? There we go. See? That's what we just did. We just put up a parking lot. All right, transport ship. Make one of those. Boom. Can I fit it in here? Well, not yet. You can if you move the belts. And I probably could fit it in this way if you kill the tree. You know what? Say goodbye to the tree. Yeah, paved paradise, people. You look great, but say goodbye to the tree. Say goodbye to the tree. Whoop, there we go. Okay, we'll try that again. And the reason is that I'm probably gonna take Data's suggestion here, probably put in 2 of them. I'll put one in now. I'll put the other one in later, and I'm gonna try and put it in beside this one. Where did I put it? Gosh darn it! Why can I not see this stuff? I mean, it's 1. Oh, there it is. I see it. All right. So, I mean, I'm going to try and put it in right there, right? So I'm going to try and squeeze this one in here. Let's try to move it this way, because I need to try and get some space on that. Yes! Take off, guys! Yeah, do that. And if you guys... I guess you're all going for money, are you? I think they're all going for the cash money. Well, okay, well, let's see where they actually go. All right, well, that... he's going that way. Okay. Oh, okay, so he's going to go sell my robots. That's what he's doing. And these guys are actually going to do some construction. Thank goodness. I'll bet you we have a bunch of extra robots. Like I said, there happens to be a cycle where I'm making so much stuff that it actually backs up and they can't deliver my money in time. Yeah, well, I got to get that money. I got to get that... I got to keep that cash money coming in. Well, he's coming over here to pick up these robots. I can't say there's that many over here. How many is over here? 98. Like, okay, I guess. Sure. I figured there was more than that over here, but because he was awful excited to come pick these things up. All right, let's try the greenhouse here. We'll see what we got. I should have picked up seeds, right? I do have 1 seed on me. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Oh, wow. These have arrows, and anytime you see arrows, that's probably not good. But we'll see what happens. Oh, you don't know how to line things up, Max? Give me a break. Sure. There we go. So, it's a pretty scary greenhouse, I know that. Configure the greenhouse. Wow, all the plants and things. 1 forest seed, 1 mineral rock, 250 water. I am the recipe. The recipe is me. Oh, that's 4 seed, trees, plants, trees. Yeah, all right, well, give them that. Manage inventory. Here, give them that. I guess I gotta go get some mineral rock. Whatever. Output. Seeds. Is that what that says? 0.2 a minute. Soon. I mean, I can grab the water right there. All right. Well, this tells you exactly what's going on. So it takes 5 minutes for a tree. There's the answer, Sawyer. It's 5 minutes per tree. So it's 0.2 a minute. We happen to know that it will do. So it takes 0.2 a minute. So to go through this entire seed, it's going to take 5 minutes to kill this seed off. So I'm assuming in that time is what it will take to make a tree. It's about 5 minutes. We have a water pipe there. I'm not worried about water. We can snooker water here in a second. Mineral rock is the issue, and I don't think I have any of that here. I know I'm bringing gravel in, but I'm not bringing in mineral rock. And I got these big gonkin pipes here. I got these pipes here that I gotta. Darn it. Yep. I need a landing pad. Give me one of those. Go grab me some of this. This is a costly experiment, but I mean it'll be entertaining. Sure. All right. Let's come over here. What do you got in here for inventory? Throw that out. That's fine. That's fine. Sort that. I'm just looking to see what I got. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of that. Okay, looks good. You know what? I'm going to put them 2 transformers away. I'll throw them in a box over here somewhere. Are all these boxes full? What do I have? Well, you need some seeds. Why don't you carry the seeds around with you for a minute? All right. Sure. Look at that. You have seeds here. More seeds. You've been Farmer Joe Brown all this time and you never knew it. All right, well that's cool. So you got 2 red belts. That's useless. Sure. I guess I should have a look through all these now, right? Take all the seeds, dude. All the seeds. And what do you got here? No seeds in this box? Really? Okay. All right, so I got, now I should have enough room for these. Them seats took up more space than you expected, dude. Gosh darn it. Water, I assume. Yeah, pump it down, right? I have a pad by the robots. Oh, put one of the pads down by the robots. Right, so I should put my other pad down here at the robots. I agree. Do we have enough to make one more pad? No, because I used the steel beams up. Alright. Well, that's because I need to, for this crazy experiment. This piping is going to be all in the way. Anyway, we'll work with it. We'll see what we can do with it. Zip. Boop. Let's see where we are. Where's the pad? So we can fit it on here. It's going to be a little tight, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Boop. There we go. I mean, this is kind of more for experimentation. I'm not too worried about that. Now we got to give this guy a purpose, right? We're just going to call this the greenhouse. All right, Greenhouse. Greenhouse, done. Right? Greenhouse, yeah. All right, he's good. Let's go get him the rock that he wants. So you can replace consumption of ignium with mineral rock. I don't know about mineral rock. I mean, we're gonna, well, okay, yes, I understand. Yes, so what we're doing is we are taking mineral rock and basically converting it into a biomass and then doing that, right? I just thought I'd check this out. So that is the spaceship that's over there at Science at the moment. The deposit looks pretty good. This is a new setup, right? So this looks pretty good. Might as well check these things out. This is the other one that's sitting here for science. So he's waiting his turn to go over there. It should be what this guy is doing, right? You betcha. And this should be this deposit should look really good too. It's fine. Oh yeah, like I mean they're not really that hurting. Yeah, that's a nice deposit. Okay, so that we got lots of that, and we'll fly over here. Hey guys, look, see we got a spaceship here just sitting here looking pretty. He's been waiting for me to come here and do something forever. Hey, what you doing up there, big guy? Not much. Listen, I got a job for you. Yeah. Yep. You got nothing in you, but you know what? We'll fix that. So this looks scary. Why is? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Because we're using all the lines for that. Okay. Can we cut some of that back? Borrow a couple lines? Sure. Just a second. What do you got? 3? Sure, that'll work. Turns out. And we'll do this. Do this. Output. Turn that. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. We're just gonna borrow a few lines. It's all perfectly fine. We're gonna borrow some stuff. You gotta cut through this. Okay, and we're gonna come out here and do that. You're gonna have to make yourself a ramp for this dude. I hate to say it, but that's the way it's gonna be. Okay, do that, turn this, do that. So, I'm actually gonna borrow this other line here too. We're gonna borrow this line here. Rotate you this way, rotate this way, and then this here is where we're going to borrow that line and do that. All right. So I am going to, this line will shut down, but I have 3 other lines making gravel, and we don't use gravel that fast. Meanwhile, I will now steal this and do this with it, do that with it, and we need 2 ramps with this. Well, I need 2 now, and 2. Okay, we'll go 1 ramp here, 1 here. Okay, not high enough. Let's go again. I'm pretty sure I've done that with 1 before, but never mind. Whatever. I will live without it. Okay, you're stuck on a rock. That's not entertaining. All right. And we'll do that. I gotta keep an eye on how much belt I have here. I want to make sure at least one of these belts gets down there, right? So let's take this guy and guarantee his success. All right, there. That's a plan. All right. Yep, he can run right up side of this guy. So we'll get this one down there anyway, and then if I have enough belt, I can get the second line down there, but at least one's down there and be filling up stuff, right? So I need, give me this, and really, give me a break game. There we go. 3, 4. I guess we don't need that one. All right. Plug that into there. Let's go. Zip. Oh, you ought to be excited, Mr. Pilot. You're going to have a job today. I know. This guy's been sitting here forever. And I always thought one day he's going to have a job. Well, today is his day. All right, there we go. Do that. Nice. We'll at least get this one in. And we should have enough belt for 2 of them. So that's actually a good deal. Input that. Okay, and we'll get the other one up here. He the one who waits. All right. That's for sure. Okay. So let's get this other one in. Boom, boom. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Yeah, whatever, dude. We're good. Now. And this way. Bring that this way. Let's go. Do we have enough to make it? I think so. I think we're going to have enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Way more than enough. I didn't think I was going to have enough. I got way too much. No, stop it. There. Do that. All right. Okay, and look at that. I even got so much extra belt, I can be wasteful. You bet. Rotate, rotate. Okay, there we go. And that other line's coming up here. All right, so let's set this guy up to go to the greenhouse. Set destination. Greenhouse. Greenhouse. Okay, so now while he's loading up, we can go put the piping in for them greenhouses. And by the time we have that done, he should be on his way. He's going to be a happy guy, right? Hopefully that's what happens. Sure, that's what's going to happen. He'll show up eventually. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we're going to fly back. All these are looking good. I guess I should check out the Techium. The Techium was the very first one that I built. The Techium platform, which is right. Where is the Techium? Is that Techium? Yep, it is. I think this is the first. No, that one there is the first one I built. This is the second one I built, but this is the first Techium I built. It is getting down there, but the robots are still reaching it, which is important, right? When the robots can't reach it, that's when you have a problem, right? As long as we're not seeing any warnings here. Yeah, full inventory is full. I'm fine with inventory full as long as it doesn't say cannot reach. I'm all right with that. Yeah, it looks like the third drone. They looked all right. They're all okay. The nice part is that they're kind of I kind of have like one extra on each of those, so as if they ever did run short, we would be all right. Let's see. So all that should be fine, right? This is yeah. So that's gravel, rods, plates, steel, and now mineral ore right here. All right, let's hook up the plumbing while we're waiting for Dude to show up. It should be fine. We'll run the piping underneath here. Do you got piping? You do. 145. Is that going to be enough? Heck yes. All right. That was a confident boost. Sure it was. All right. Rotate, rotate. Come with me. Sure. And just to make this a little easier on me, we're going to do it like that. All right. Who wants what? You don't want any of this. How come he want... Did I put this one in backwards? Oh, I haven't selected anything yet. All right. Well, what do we got in here, Johnny? Rocky Desert Seeds. Let's go with the trees. Once again. Yep. Blum, blum, blum. And again, 0.2. So these two are also 5 minutes. Why do I have a feeling that these are all going to be 5 minutes? Where's my Rocky Desert Seeds? Auto sort. It's the dark red one. Do I not have a dark red one? I thought I did. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I'll change the recipe, I guess. Plants, trees. All right, well, we'll go to the desert one. Yeah, again, 5 minutes is the target. We can put that in there. Output is seeds. Like, these output seeds. Won't the drop-off auto take it out? The drop-off auto drop-off? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I mean, I'm gonna have a belt and take it out, and then I'm assuming there must be another technology I use to grind them up or some silly thing, right? Because obviously there's got to be a way to create biomass. Oh, wait a minute. I know what you mean. No, these are all input for water. So that's not it. So this got to go to another machine, right? Because this, I mean, seeds are just seeds. These won't give me biomass. These are just going to give me more seeds, which is fine. What's the thing I'm missing here? Crushers, smelters, arc furnaces, incinerators? No. That's junk, but that's great. All right, well, go to the research tree, you goof. I'm missing the biomass farm. Biomass, mineral rock. Well, yes, okay, but well, that's what the greenhouse is for, right? I mean, how do I turn this into biomass? Biomass, mineral rock, and 250 water. Oh, wait a minute. Am I planning the wrong things? Go to this. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Sure. So you put one biomass in, you get 2 out. Ah. So these seeds are useless. I mean, these are junk. These should just all be biomass. I get it. I thought you had to like grow trees and then convert them. No, you just take biomass and turn it into more biomass. So these aren't growing machines. These aren't real greenhouses. They're magic. They're magic buildings. They magically make more stuff. That's not kind of. I thought like this was going to grow a tree, and then the tree became biomass, right? Which would make sense to me. Anyway, no, these just magically turn biomass into more biomass. That's boring. Anyway, whatever. No, I'm not equipping it. I want to split it. So if I do that, so basically what you got to do is you just got to take an output belt and recycle one back in. Well, that's pretty easy. I'll show you that here in a second. We'll do that. Yeah, I know how to handle this. This is easy. Now, if I was doing a big setup, this is how I would handle it, right? So we'll do this here. So basically what you would do is you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. Like that. So this would be your output, like this, and then this is going to be your input, like that. So basically, you're going to get two biomass out of this thing every time, right? One of them you need back, so basically it's just going to swing back around, and the other one's going to carry on. That's all you would do with this. One out, one in. One in, one out. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. And then, of course, you put that. And, of course, I'm out of those. So can I have one more? Thanks. And he's... What are you making? Give me it. Give me it. There we go. Sure. And then you just do that. And then you do this and do that. So even though I've put like 8 or 17 into these, I mean, there's enough in there that they'll last for life, right? I mean, really, you'd only need 1 seed per greenhouse, and then you would be good to go, right? So, yeah, like, done. Farming away. We're farming. Here, we'll even make a box. You know what? Not even going to make a box. I got a box in storage right over here. I'll get us a free box. Right here. Look at that. I got 20 boxes. It's a long story, people. It's a long story. Yeah, give me a free box. I accidentally hit a button at one time. It's a thing. Okay, so we got a box. Yeah, and what we'll do is we'll just shove everything into a box and then laugh all the way to the bank. Cool. Sure. We can do that. I'm not even going to bother getting... what the heck did you do there? I don't know what that is. No. Stop it. Yeah, you need to do that. Now you can do this. Yeah, I got to fix that. Oops. Okay, there they go. And... Yep, take that out. I know, loader required, blah, blah, blah. Nice little warning message, I guess. Input. There, done. Now, you guys just want water and mineral rock, which I'm assuming is still loading up. Okay, well, let's work on the water part. Sure, he says. Yep. I need you to come here. And we're going to do this and put that there. And then I need this. Do this. Rotate. Really? Thank you. Holy smokes. It's crazy. Yep. Do I want to move this one more just to save myself some hassle? All right, let's just do that. Okay. Do this. H. All right. Yeah, you've messed that up, but that's not a surprise. I've done that several times. Sure. Then you're going to do this. H again. Right to there. And then you get one, you get one, you can have one, and you can have one. Everybody got one, right? Everybody's going to get one? Yep. Good enough. And now we go back to this. Do this. H that. Rotate. There's one. There's two. There. Done. I don't have any... Is that mineral rock? I do have mineral rock. All right, so I can throw a mineral rock in here just to get the process started, I guess. You want 1 per minute. All right, so you want 5 mineral rock, and you'll give me 2 biomass. I guess it's a thing you... I guess then you kind of say, well, at least you have a use for it now, right? Yep, there you go. Grow away. Okay, manage inventory, split that. There you go. You can have that. Manage inventory, split that and have that. Okay, meanwhile, I do have to get Mr. Spaceship ready to go. Now, do I need to unload this thing super fast? Probably not. Yep. We can, though. We can unload them here really fast. Turns out I got a whole bunch of extra boxes. So output. Okay, and we'll go grab one of my spare boxes. 63. I got 63 belt left. We'll pick some up. So we'll grab a box. Put the box down. Yeah, thank you. And we'll grab some belts. Since it's right here, might as well do that. Yeah, spaceships. Busy. Bring me cash money. Do that. Listen, did you guys finish building the base up there? Is this thing like even working, turned on any? It probably is. Well, I'll check the tower here in a minute. Excuse me. Are you holding all my belts? Yes. We'll take 800. That'll be more than enough. Let's hit the radio tower while we're flying back and forth here. I can see if it's upgraded that power station yet. What are you doing? Yes, done. 7. Sure. Power required. Go ahead. Do that. Okay. And And now we'll just drag them over here. Now we want... Oh, yeah, you. I need you. Alright, slam that. Inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do we need that much? Not likely. I can't see it. So, we're just going to take one line. And, of course, there happened to be a tree in the way, because that's a thing. Go to 0. Go to output. Do that. Go shoot the tree. That's a great big tree. Okay. You shot the tree. There we go. Because something tells me I'm not going to need, like, oodles and oodles of stuff here, right? And then we'll turn this way. And we'll run it down there like that. And, wouldn't you know it? I ran out of splitters. Or inserters. Or whatever they're calling them. Loaders. I ran out of loaders. Wouldn't you know it? Well, luckily we can make 3 for now. Sure. Alright. Input. Rotate, rotate. So, self-feeding prophecy here. Oh, I need 6 more loaders. So, self-feeding, so it's a self-feeding greenhouse, right? Basically, the biomass, one's going to go back inside, the other one will get put in the box. It's not very efficient, I don't think. I'm kind of wondering about the power usage, right? I don't know how much power this thing takes. Let me see. Does it give you a number? Let's see. Greenhouse. Seed. Power consumption. 100 kilowatts. Wow. That's awfully expensive. Right? I mean, that's not cheap. I don't think. Do you think? That's the furnace. Steam turbine. So you're getting 360 kilowatts. So you can run 360 kilowatts. So, right? Because it's 10 kilowatts would make a megawatt. Or, well, okay, 1,000 watts would make a megawatt. Or, no, that's not right. That's a million. 1,000,000 watts makes a megawatt. 1,000 watts makes a kilowatt. So you get, I guess, one generator would do 360 or 3,600. My math's really bad today. I don't know why. Anyway, so the question becomes, how much profit is there? 3.5 megawatts, but that depends on how fast it's burning it, right? So, yes, that's the profit if it's the burn rate is fine, I guess. Eesh, I don't know. These are inputs. We'll do that first, I guess. Oh, 2 of them. Yeah, so see, we already got some contestants. You know what? Just we already got contestants. Look at that. Look at that. See, some of them have already cycled to go back in, and of course, we still don't get stone yet. Where is that guy? Holy smokes, dude! Like, it shouldn't have. Like, that ship has got to be ready by now, right? I'm going to double check my spelling here. Oh, wouldn't you know it? I put 3 E's. There we go. Here it comes. Yeah, it helps to spell greenhouse right. Yeah, greenhouse. Greenhouse. Yeah, I was going to say, where the heck is my stupid stuff? All right, he'll be here in a minute. It'll be fine. All right, well, there you go. The experiment of the greenhouse. Yeah, I guess that's a thing. 3.5 megawatts would be the answer. You kind of... I must admit, that's an awful lot of greenhouses, right? So that'd be 360 greenhouses that you'd have to run to get the extra stuff, right? I guess that's how that would work, because you always have to be recycling one. You get 2 out. That's pretty crazy. Don't get me wrong, running it will be awesome, but it is a crazy number. It is a pretty crazy number. I will say it does keep you away from the ignium though, but I have to say I think solar is the much easier way to go, right? I mean, solar and batteries I think is a lot easier than that, whatever 360 of those would be, right? Solar, because it takes 5 minutes for one biomass, right? Yeah, so I still don't think you're getting a great deal on this. So no, that's not that. Requires fuel. So 306. Where's the boilers at? All right, so here's the boiler. Takes water, of course. That's fine. Output steam. Okay. Doesn't really say The thing is that I do know steam turbines will eat fuel faster if they're running at full capacity, right? So when they're doing anything or they're using very little power, it eats very slowly. But the faster it goes, the more it eats. The question is the burn rate, right? How fast is it burning it? Anyway, as you can see, this one line of mineral rock is going to last forever. So that's fine. It's fine. Look at this. Yep, just growing away. You're just growing away, and you're going to input that into there forever, and you're just going to collect here forever. Okay. Anyway, nevertheless, I don't know. I still think that solar's probably the way to go on that. It's probably the way to go. You know what I got to do? Let's before we got to wrap things up here shortly. We got to get purple science to start. Yeah, give me this. The science that you're sticking into. Look, we got so much purple science. I can't. The box is full. Output. Do that. Okay, that means I should now be able to do this. Fracking tower. Fracking liquid. 30 air. 30 air. Well, where's the air come from? Sure. I'll just put a pump in the air, I guess. 60 water and 10 gas. All right. Well, there's the real research. I hit the button on that. Of course, all my science should be making its way over there now. There it goes. And yes, science it is. What do you think, Jeff? Yeah, as you're bopping, bebopping. Yeah, you're celebrating. I know, me too. It's got all the icons, Jeff, and we like that. Researching, 120 seconds to process. One of each item is currently needed. Well, I know. Is it doing it? I mean, it's got the science. I had some extra science, so anytime. Oh, I think it's fine. I don't know. Oh, there's one. Okay. 1%. Wow. This is so slow. Okay. Research servers, 4. Research speed, 4. Oh, did I miss I must be... Oh, no. Here we go. Match research speed, 400%. So I guess I really should be making a dedicated research area now, right? Because I could increase this max research speed. The answer is in the air. It's in the air, the atmosphere. Oh, gee whiz. Yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay, we're researching stuff. What do you think, Jeff? Jeff is now climbing the belt. This is new for Jeff. Jeff usually gets stuck, and I have to save him. But this is a new one. Jeff is hanging out on. Oh, and he's now okay. Yeah, good job, Jeff. Jeff is going to hang out here at the base while we play around. Auto forge. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. I got the reactors working consistently, and I just had to do a little. I just had to do a little tuning up on that for those that are watching that series. But yeah, I still can't advance any farther in the map. The crystal says it still doesn't get enough power. And I'm like, I don't know how much power you need, dude, but I'm giving you freaking reactors. Like, what do you want from me? Like, give me a break. There is just not enough mana on the whole planet to give you for those reactors. So I'm not quite sure. No, well, I haven't found the third comms yet. So I guess that's the thing. We will search for the third comms if it's in. I have I think 8 squares I can still explore. And we do have all the orbs now, so I guess what I'll do is we'll explore the last 8 question marks that I can explore, and if we find the third comms, awesome. If not, then I guess I'll be done with the series, but until I can figure out something else. That being said, though, I love the game, and again, it's early access, right? And I do know that they are not done with. The current point in time is not the finish point, so it's like there's more research and more stuff to come. So I can understand that, and it could be that I just reached the end of the line like I did in the demo, right? So that could be a thing. So I guess we will try to squeeze it in somewhere. Not sure if it's going to be tomorrow, though. I did have an issue come up with my car. I have to go get it fixed. I think I might have mentioned it, and I have to go pick it up. Not a big deal. It is what it is. It's real life. And so I may not get to it until the weekend, but that's fine. And of course, this too is almost reaching a point of completion. I mean, we've kind of got research running. I mean, yes, I could run around and build fancy buildings, but that's not my thing. I couldn't care less about building fancy buildings. I'm all about the factory building. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do fracking, I guess, for the mineral underground, so as we can get that to work. But besides that, there's not a lot of stuff. I mean, like I said, I'm not big on decoration. Some people like doing that. But we'll get the fracking to work, and I guess we'll do it. We'll do that afterwards, right? So yeah, we're kind of making our way to the end of these games, and I guess I'll have a look around. I'll have to do some shipping. I'll have to do some shopping. I mean, there's always games to play. I mean, I have all kinds of games. I mean, I can always go back to Satisfactory and the 25 and the 2,000 hour plus map. I can always go to DSP and continue working on my speed run. I mean, there's lots of things for me to do. I have games. We have all kinds of games. But at the same time, I'm just a little bummed out about the Auto Forge, because I really thought I was going to get that last thing working once I had the reactors working, and it didn't work. And I was really bummed out. But hey, everything is working really good here. We make robots, and we make lots of robots. And you know what? Let's go to the radio tower to wrap this one up. Because at the radio tower, we can see how much cash money I got coming in all the time. And I love looking at my cash money. I'm all about that. Yeah, I'm all about the sales logs, people. I come up here all the time taking out sales logs. All right, sales, boom. Yeah, show me cash money. Yeah, profits, 20,000, 37,000. Yeah, we're pretty. Yeah, let's make some steady money. That's all. I'm all about that steady money now. So if we can, run around 80 or 90 robots a day and a bunch of little drones a day, hey, $20,000 a day. I'm all for that. It works for me. I'm all for it. So that's what we're all about, people. Cash money. Now, I mean, obviously they're going to come out with Satisfactory 1.0 here soon, right? And that'll be pretty exciting because 1.0, all the things. Let me tell you, that series will be awesome. I will be continuing on my 2,500 hour map, though. Obviously, I've got a lot of hours on that map, and we'll want to finish that off, right? Yeah, that makes it better than Doom, right? You bet. So, with that, I am Max. This has been Foundry. We got things flying up and down and all the stuff. We'll do a little bit of fracking once. It looks like the research on this is silly crazy. But hey, I mean, it looks really awesome. The science base over here looks great. The assembly line base over here looks awesome. You know, we've got mining all over the place, like there it is on the map, of course. Solar generation, we got mining going on all over the place here. Steel comes from here. You know, we got ignium, we got the mountainside dig-ins. I must admit, these are really cool. Digging underneath that mountain was really awesome. So yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on, people, here to kind of get ready, because starting very shortly is going to be the summertime schedule, and Party Pineapple comes back on the scene, right? I was looking at the schedule today. Party Pineapple, boom, he's all excited. he's excited. I'm excited. Oh, I love summertime games. So yeah, we got crazy things. Run high voltage lines to future ore deposits, maybe. Yeah, so I probably will if I have a little extra time. I am still working on the house too, right? Because I gotta move as much stuff around as possible. The painting company here is going to be here in like 8 days, right, or something like that. So that is another thing that's going on. I got the painting company coming in. Of course, we're going to paint all the rooms in the house, right? So yeah, it's just crazy busy time. So I'm doing what I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. Of course, a big thanks to recent subscribers. It's Larry Curly and Mo Painters. They're not Larry Curly and Mo, but it turns out I think there's 3 guys. I don't know if they're Larry Curly and Mo though. I may ask them when I see them. Of course, big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to Sawyer, Data, Julian, and all those that hang out. I appreciate very much. Of course, to all those watching later on, shouts out to Mr. Johnson, Mr. O, of course, Jamie, and a few others that, Noko, all those that watch in different time zones and all the things, because I know everybody's got busy lives and doing things, can't always be in chat, and, shout out to them guys and stuff. I've always appreciated the support, and whenever everybody can drop in, I appreciate that very much. So with that, I'm off to have a bite to eat, because that's the thing I do as we're watching the science and the drones and the things. I mean, look, it's very busy, right? We got a space station. It's very busy. Guys are going up and down. I mean, that's what we want. That's what we want, people. It's great. Okay, with that, I'm out. Off to eat, do all the things. Tomorrow, like I said, may or may not play, but if not, it will be Saturday. And of course, we got an Auto Forge and a little one of these before we come up with the next Sunday schedule. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.